We're back, Grit TV at SoCap 2009 in San Francisco. How did we get here? Why did we get here? And where might we be going as an economy, not to mention as a media industry? Our next guest is somebody who straddles both the media and this world of social capital. Her name is Lucy Bernholz, and she's the blogger behind Philanthropy 2173. Lucy, welcome to Grit TV. Glad to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, that's the big question. How did we get here? Is this just making the best of a collapsing economy, looking for something to save us?
No, we're at a great moment. This is when the ideas turn to action. So some of these ideas, 20 years old, some of them older than that, go all the way back to the beginning of time. But this is technology meets financial services, meets media, meets tech, meets the nonprofit space, meets public service, meets the social good. The technology boom changed the way we communicate, changed the way we get information, changed the way we think about borders, and people started to ask themselves hard questions about how we're using these financial resources and started this experimentation. The thinking and the writing, people like myself, Jed Emerson, others we've been talking about this for, like I said, for literally decades. But you're starting to see it, people put those ideas into action.
Are you redefining what best is?
Oh boy, you know, you want to start a conversation here, ask them what better looks like. I don't know about best. Ask somebody what better looks like. There's no one vision of that, but there are visions of how to bring more money into the sector. People know what it means to help somebody get out of poverty, stop being hungry, get a job, safer community, have health care. We know what that looks like, and this is about kind of the fuel behind that. This conversation has facilitated the people with the money recognizing something that the people searching for the money have always known, and that is raising money in this space is virtually impossible. It's not transparent, it's not rational, it's not accountable, and so finally, something that the nonprofits have been saying, not for decades, but for centuries, that our capital system is broken. The people with the money are now saying that.
What do you think the Obama administration will bring to all of this?
I think they're paying a great deal of attention to where public good comes from. They don't see it as entirely something the government can do. It's not something the private sector can be absolved from, and it's not something the independent sector can carry the weight of. So we all need to come together, and I think at the very least to have that message coming out of the White House is a bright new day for all of us, and now it's up to us to actually bring the best of each of those sectors together in a way that produces those public goods.
Where can people follow your blog?
Philanthropy2173.com.
And remind us, 2173 has a familiar ring to it.
Yeah, well, if you're a Woody Allen fan, you know that's the year that Sleeper is made, in which we find out that everything we thought we knew, not so much.
Lucy Bernholz, thanks so much for being with us on Grit TV.
Thanks for having me.
Much more to come. You can find out information about Lucy's blog and a whole lot more at our website, grittv.org.